Every year, billions of dollars flow through the veins of commerce. But was Valentine's Day truly born from love, or was it designed to empty our wallets? Welcome to Monetary Tales. Today, we're peeling back the layers of history to reveal the financial anatomy of romance itself. The year is 2026, and we're staring down a record-breaking phenomenon, $29.1 billion. That's not a GDP figure. That's how much Americans will spend on Valentine's Day alone. Per person, an average of $199, more than many people earn in a day's work. We're transported to ancient Rome, where shadows dance on stone walls. Let's rewind the clock, not to last year or even last century, but to the 6th century BC. Ancient Rome, the Lupercalia Festival. This wasn't a celebration of love, it was a blood ritual. Priests would sacrifice goats, then take the hides, still warm, still dripping, and whip women with them. Why? To boost fertility. This wasn't romance, this was survival, dressed up as ceremony. Love had nothing to do with it. Then came 496 AD. Pope Gelasius I saw the pagan ritual and decided enough was enough. He banned Lupercalia and, in one strategic move, reclaimed February 14th for Christianity, dedicating it to Saint Valentine. But who was Valentine? The church couldn't quite agree. Was he the priest who defied Emperor Claudius II, secretly marrying young soldiers who were forbidden to wed? Was he executed for his disobedience, becoming a martyr for love? The stories blur together, like old ink on weathered parchment. What's certain is this: the church transformed a fertility festival into something else entirely. Not yet a day of romance, but no longer a day of blood. The foundation was laid. Fast forward to the 14th century. Enter Geoffrey Chaucer, a poet with a vision. In his work, he painted February 14th as the day when birds choose their mates, a romantic awakening in nature itself. Then came Shakespeare and his contemporaries, spreading this notion like wildfire through their verses. The holiday evolved from a saint's commemoration into something tender, something human, a celebration of love. By the 1700s, England saw the first printed Valentine's cards. Handwritten love letters, once intimate, personal, irreplaceable, were being transformed into commercial products. The machinery of capitalism had found its target, the human heart. But the real revolution, that came in the 1840s, across the Atlantic. Esther Howland, a young woman from Massachusetts, saw an opportunity. She began producing elaborate Valentine cards, lace, ribbons, embossed paper. Luxury distilled into a greeting. In her first year alone, she made what would be millions in today's currency. They called her the mother of the American Valentine. What she'd really created was the blueprint for emotional marketing, the first great case study in how to monetize sentiment. The 19th century brought mass production. Hallmark entered the scene in 1913. Cadbury had already introduced heart-shaped chocolate boxes in the 1860s. Soon, it wasn't just cards and candy. Jewelers saw gold in romance. Florists built empires on roses. Restaurants reserved their finest tables. The holiday transformed from a charming tradition into an economic imperative. If you didn't participate, what did that say about your love? The commercial motivation was crystal clear. February is a retail dead zone. Christmas is over. Spring hasn't begun. Valentine's Day became the defibrillator that shocked the retail heart back to life. Here's where it gets fascinating. Since 2007, participation in Valentine's Day has actually dropped, from 63% to 55% of Americans. You'd think spending would follow suit. But no. Total spending has surged by 72%. How? The answer lies in two forces: inflation and luxury consumption. Fewer people celebrating, but those who do, they're going all in. Even our pets aren't safe. This year, $2.1 billion will be spent on gifts for pets. Think about that. More than $2 billion to show our dogs and cats that we care. Let's break down that $29 billion empire. $7 billion goes to jewelry. Diamonds, gold, precious metals that will outlast the relationships they're meant to celebrate. $6.3 billion for dinners out. One night of overpriced menus and mandatory reservations. This spending frenzy injects a 4 to 6 week boost into retail sales. It contributes directly to GDP. Even gold prices spike with the demand for engagement rings and jewelry. In 2026, we're watching gold approach $5,000 per ounce. Small businesses, your local florist, your neighborhood chocolatier, they practically survive on this holiday. For them, February 14th is Christmas in spring. So let's be honest. Is this about love? Or is this a capitalist machine that's learned to harvest human emotion for profit? From ancient blood rituals to a multi-billion-dollar industry. From pagan festivals to corporate campaigns. Valentine's Day is the commercial triumph of love, or perhaps love's surrender to commerce. Can true love exist without money? Or has our culture bound them so tightly together that we can no longer tell where one ends and the other begins? We leave you with that question. Thank you for watching this story on Monetary Tales. See you in the next adventure.